Hey everyone, so this week's lick is a lick from Pearl Jam. So it's a 2-bar lick taken from the song Even Flow. It's from the album 10 and Mike McCready is the guitar player who we're going to be looking at this week. So it's a very, very quick, swift, smooth pentatonic based lick covering shapes 1 and shape 5 of those pentatonics in the key of D minor. So with this you're going to need to take it slow, especially in the 6-tuplet part of it, which comes in on beat. Hang on a minute, I shall let you know. On beat, halfway through the second beat, and moves into halfway through that third beat of the first bar. So just be aware of that area, slow it down, phrase train yourself, and you're going to make sure you work at it really well. If you don't, you might just end up fumbling your way through it, and you want this to be extremely smooth and fluent to make it work well. If you like this video, please do consider the subscribe button thing, which should be there, and giving it the thumbs up, whilst also hyping the video if it's within 7 days of the live state, as it were. There we go. Right, so there's more coming up in a sec, but we'll get the breakdown and I shall see you at the end for a little bit more waffle. Nice one. All right, cool. There it is. Breakdown coming up now. Okay, so as you heard in the demo of it, it's pretty swift in, well, most of it actually, so you just have to take your time. So you start with the 12th fret on that 3rd string for a full tone bend. String skipping all the way to the 1st string on the 10th fret, and that using your 1st finger if you like. 2nd string, 13-10 pull off. So that's your first lick. Fairly straightforward, but you know, if you're not used to it, you're not used to it, and you're going to have to work at it really, really, really well. Okay, so as you've done that pull off, then you're going back to the 13 for another almost full tone bend. Don't be too precious about getting the pitch 100% on this because it's so quick anyway. So you're going to bend that 13th fret up, going to the 10 on your 1st string after that. So, and then this leads you to the 6-tuplet part where you've got basically that. Okay, something like that, a bit cleaner. Which is basically 13-10 pull off, and now that goes to the 12 on the 3rd string. If you do this in blocks of 3, so then you're going to bend the 12 where you've just gone to up a full tone with that kind of bending it and stopping it at the top of the bend. You won't really hear it come back down with the 12, and then the pull off to the 10 on that same string, going from that 10 to the 12 on the same string again, 3rd string, to the 12 on your 4th string, and now you're going to run down that pentatonic into a blues scale. So you have the 10, 3rd string, this is all 16th notes now, 12, 10 on the D, 12 on your A, going to the 11, on the A, to the 10, 8, and then you back to the 10 for one strike as it is, bend it up, let it down, 2 16th notes that'll cover, so an 8th note, going back to the 8th fret, 10 on the 6th string, and then 8, 10, 8 on your A string, your 5th string, and then with vibrato at the end. But on the demo I was obviously going through it 4 times, so you didn't really hear much in the way of vibrato. But there you go, that's that lick for you there. So see how you get on. I'll play it slowly if I can for you now, and you'll hear how it goes a little bit slower. So 3, 4, and there you go, hand you back to me. Thanks very much. You're at the end. So that was it. Very quick, very melodic, and extra fun to play when you get it at full speed. Be aware that the Lick Fridays, as mentioned last time, will be moving over to Patreon. So if you want Lick Fridays, but not necessarily on Fridays, I'm going to rename them, rebrand them as it were, just for Patreon. And that's coming up on that platform, with the first song being, I think it's the While My Guitar Gently Weeps, actually, by the Beatles. So that'll be, I'm going to cover the whole solo on there for everyone who goes on the Patreon platform on Lessons Plus. There you are. No more to say about that. If you did like this lesson, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and follow me for more on socials and all sorts of stuff where I do post shorts and bits all the time. So that's it. Enough of that. I shall see you all next week with another lick. Don't know who it's going to be. Might be more Mike McCready. You never know. But such a flavoursome player. I bid you all farewell. Nice one.